Is the season of giving, and officials say they want you to give a bit of space on the roads. And while you may be packing to travel, you'll also want to pack your patience. Apple Valley News Now's Rylee Fitzgerald says whether you travel on land or by the air, it'll be a busy one this year. She's going in depth for us off the top.
The Thanksgiving holiday is known for getting together with family and having a meal together, giving thanks for the year and maybe seeing people you don't get to see very often. This means travel.
With that, we're going to see more traffic. There's going to be a lot of delays. There's an increase in collisions. And unfortunately, there's also bad choices on drivers' parts where there's impaired driving that cause collisions.
Trooper Mosqueda with the Washington State Patrol says when traffic gets especially busy in the Tri-Cities, roundabouts are going to be one of the things to be especially patient with.
We see increased collisions in roundabouts, and then also State Route 240 and 182 and the main line on 82. There's an increase of traffic.
If you're on the road, Trooper Mosqueda says don't stick in the left lane, be respectful of all of those around you, drive sober, and if you're traveling across the state, be sure to check the passes beforehand. Now, if you're flying, Airport Director Buck Taft says it's less about a full airport and more about a full parking lot.
I believe last year, Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays, we filled up. And this year, we've already filled up twice in October, which we've never done before.
However, PSC just added 500 more parking spots. Taft says many people don't realize how busy PSC is in the morning for flights between 5 and 7 a.m.
We have 9 flights in that 2-hour period, so it's important that people get here anywhere from 90 minutes to 2 hours prior.
But even if you have the best plans, sometimes things just go out of your control, and that means
please pack your patience.
We made sure we left to the airport plenty of time. We got there about 2 hours earlier, and then we had wind, which I said never happens out of California, but we had weather problems. And then we just sat at the gate for a few hours, but it was fine.
The Hoops family have relatives in Sunnyside they're visiting for the holidays. Then the Tates, here to see their son in Kennewick, say despite some bumps, things are flying smoothly once again.
Was there any worries that it was going to be super busy because, it's Thanksgiving?
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And it was busy. They actually at one point delayed our plane because there were too many planes on the ground and they were trying to get more of them off.
Do you have any kind of reservations about flying so close to Thanksgiving?
Not on Monday. Typically, no. If it were Wednesday, yeah, probably.
Paul and Vanna Tate are celebrating more than just Thanksgiving this year.
My 73rd birthday was yesterday. We are celebrating our 53rd anniversary today. And this was my very first plane trip. I have been on cruises, I have been on train trips, but first time for a plane, and United was awesome. They treated us very well and a little busy in San Francisco. We flew out of San Francisco and we had to wait for some traffic, but very successful trip. I'm very happy. I feel all grown up now.
Her first time, definitely not the last. In Pasco,
we wish the Tri-Cities a very happy Thanksgiving.
Rylee Fitzgerald, Apple Valley News Now.
And good luck to them. Rylee, thank you. Taft with the Pasco Airport says around the new year, PSC will be getting a new 3rd security checkpoint. And Trooper Mosqueda with the State Patrol says as winter closes in, don't leave cars unattended. He says 3 different cars in Kennewick were stolen just this morning for having keys in the ignition and doors unlocked.